There's a great story in the book of Mark, chapter 4. I'll read you these verses. We're not going to get all the way to the end, but the part that I want us to focus on today. Mark chapter 4 and verse 35. And the same day when the even was come, he saith unto them, that he there is Jesus, let us pass over unto the other side. And when they had sent away the multitude, they took him even as he was in the ship. And there were also with him other little ships. And there arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship, so that it was now full. We'll stop there. When I've heard this story before, I've heard it in full. When the end comes, and the end is Jesus standing up and saying to the storm, peace be still. He calms the storm. He makes it okay. But one of the important things for us to remember about this story, this recording of a storm that takes place, is that there was a storm. It's amazing when we go through our lives to believe, because we have faith in God, that there will be no storms. But you know what's possible? It's possible to have storms in the middle of God's will. Think about that for a second. The fact that you have a storm in your life, whatever that storm is, does not mean that you're out of God's will. In fact, often it's when we're standing in the middle of God's will that we experience the storms. Thankfully, by faith, we can believe that on the other side of that storm, Jesus will say, peace be still. He'll make it okay. But have faith and confidence and hope in the middle of the storm, knowing that sometimes the storm is God's very will for your life. Now, He has a plan through it. He'll take you through it. He'll teach you through it. He'll equip you through it. But the storm may be exactly what God wants you to experience right now. Are you experiencing a storm? All of us are to some extent. But in the middle of the storm, let's not curse the storm. Let's look to God our Father for direction in the storm as we stand in the middle of His will.